What up, guys? How are you?
How are you doing?
This team, you give the ball this team with 5 minutes or less and a chance to win it, they're going to win it.
It's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is like, I think we've all been saying this, but there's not a single team in the playoffs that wants to see Jayden Daniels with the ball in that situation because they've come through time and time again. And listen, the quarterback drives that engine, but it's not just him.
Mm-hmm.
They just make plays in the end to win games.
Yeah.
And he's a driver, but these guys just have a strong belief. But yeah, there's when they hit midfield, 2 minutes left, like it's over.
It's not just him, but it wouldn't happen if he wasn't part of the ingredient.
Sure.
Yeah.
Listen, like I said, he's driving that train.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's a belief that's fueled that you need throughout everybody else and on the sidelines, et cetera. But yes, there's no doubt. Teams do not want to face this team with number 5 with the ball late in the game, needing one score.
I don't think so. And what really highlighted, and so you're in the press box, and I know you have some monitors around, but mostly you're looking at the field, I'm assuming.
Right. Right.
They kept showing these close-ups of Jayden throughout the game, and obviously you saw it at the end of the game, and we've seen it all year, but it never ceases to amaze me how calm he is.
Yeah.
In the middle of the storm.
He doesn't get too high or too low.
They got the camera right on his face, and there's 8 seconds left on the play clock, and he's just calmly looking at everything, maybe making I mean, he never gets faced. It's unbelievable, John.
It's exactly what everybody told me before the draft about him and how he reacts to good plays or bad plays. But it's also like he's so wedded to what do you need to do right now? What is the process right now?
So locked in.
I mean, and so like someone even asked him what his emotions were like after the game. He's like, I don't know. I don't even think I smiled.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he's like, what he remembers is Charlie Muley, telling him that he's got to do some interviews. That's what he remembered from that moment. And then, of course, you see him celebrating on the field before he's going in the locker room and going crazy. He's not a robot, but in those moments, he's locked in as much as anybody that we've seen at that position here in a long, long time, maybe ever.
John, how critical was that play, the 3rd and 1, where Cansey bursts through the line and grabs Jayden's towel off of his waist, and then Jayden just leaves him in his wake and gains the critical first down. I thought, wow, like he burst through with such quickness. I thought he was just going to drop him for a huge loss. But, I mean, Jayden found
He always finds a way to get away.
Got to the edge there.
I'm pretty sure he thought he was going to drop him for a loss, too. But that's what he does. And, it's when it's funny because even yesterday, like going to the game, I was talking to Sam Fortier from the Post, like there's just certain athletes, you just say, they just get it done, whatever the situation is. And he is one of them. And he will be one of them for a long time. And I think in that moment, like, yeah, he had a shot, but there have been other guys who have that shot and also can't get him down. But, that was huge because then it allowed you to run out the clock. And, I mean, it's what he does. It's funny because, like, you try to think of better ways to describe something. It's like, you really can't. It's like, it's Jayden Daniels. Mm-hmm. This is what he does. I mean, and he's kind of a fun player to watch.
I got to tell you, I watched your listen to your pod. I put it on YouTube when I'm driving in, so I kind of keep one eye on it and one eye on the road. Sorry. And I could see genuine enthusiasm from you, John. And I know that you're a pro.
Yeah.
And I know you probably don't really care. I know you're an Ohio State guy and all that. Dude, it seems like you're rooting. It seems like you're rooting for this team.
Let me say this. And you don't root, but it's hard not to get caught up in the enthusiasm with what's going on.
Right.
And it's a fun team to watch. It's a fun thing to be a part of in whatever level, in whatever tangential way you are. You know what I mean? And so, like, yes, I'm not a robot.
Right.
So you get caught up. Like, I mean, you're watching something. I'm watching something that I know I've never seen here.
Mm-hmm.
And then just to watch how the community has embraced the team and it's fun. It's fun to be a part of in any way, in whatever fashion you are. And it's exhausting for a reporter because I'm here at the airport after an hour nap. But I remember when the first time in the playoffs in '99 and driving to the airport, and I was here during the '91 run, not covering the team, but in the area. And it's fun when a community gets wrapped up into it. And it just hasn't been like that. I remember in 99, the first time that you go into the airport and you're seeing signs like Go Redskins, et cetera. And it's like, it's been a long time. And so, it's fun. If I'd be lying if I didn't say if I said I wasn't having fun, because that's what this is. And you're right. Like, it doesn't affect how I'm going to write things or anything like that. Your job is your job, but I'm also a sports fan, so right. I can appreciate what this moment means. Like, I know if I was a Washington fan, longtime Redskins, Commanders, football team fan, how I would feel after that game, because I know how the Indians win a game or the Guardians, because of Lane Thomas hitting a grand slam.
Right.
I lose my voice.
Right.
So you know what I mean? Like,
so you get it,
yeah.
but you also know the guys, and that's different too, right? Because now you have a personal relationship, and they're so damn likable, like to a man.
And here's the other thing: like, I've been around Terry McLaurin, Cosby, Tressway, Jeremy Reeves, John Allen, guys who have been through the ringer here and the crap here, and what they had to endure, and to see people like you like and respect have this level of joy is a cool thing to have a front row seat to. Absolutely. And, again, it doesn't change how I do anything, but yeah, I mean, I've known these guys for a long time. I mean, I talk to them every week, and so to see them having this kind of fun, and, again, the fan base too, because it's been hell, as you guys know. Yeah. And there was never any hope for them, never any legitimate long-term hope. And now there's all this, but this is like the most unique year that people will see, however it finishes. To have these kind of finishes week after week, it's almost like the football guy said, we're going to re-energize this fan base and give you one extreme fun finish after another. And with a quarterback who's going to be a star here for a long time. Like, here you go. You deserve it.